Who said all London buses had to be red? But what's different is that this one picks up passengers without a bus fare. It goes into feuding rival areas to take young men in a different direction. Today the bus driver is usually a conductor of drum and bass. Clifford Price, better known as Goldie, is a British icon and a musical pioneer. 25 years on from the release of his groundbreaking electro anthem, Inner City Life, he's come back to message the young men living it today.
I think if it wasn't for music, I'd already be dead for sure, or in a prison cell.
Music may have saved Goldie, but his son is serving life for murder.
You know, I go and visit my boy a couple of times a year. You know, and that news of him losing his freedom and a kid losing his life. 2 mothers died that day.
There's a change of driver on the United Borders bus.
You kind of get a sense of how close everything is. Harlesden High Street, Stonebridge, Church Road. So if you have to navigate around this area as a young person, it's highly probable that you're going to bump into somebody from one of the neighbouring estates because they're all conjoined. And that kind of fear factor that you'd have if you leave this area to go to that area to go and buy something because normal as milk, you know, and that could cost you your life if you're a young person.
There is a history of conflict in the neighbouring areas. Justin's son was stabbed 10 times for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. That attack is one of the motivations behind this project that Justin has raised the money for himself following national cuts to youth services.
Well, I'd call it a cuts crime because it's increasing crime, you know? So mainly it's austerity is the reason why we're not being sufficiently funded. Also, we're not traditional, you know? But for what we're faced today, we can't go down the traditional methods. You know, we've got a lot of young people who are not engaging in school. So we should be communicating with those who know how to engage with those young people, you know, who are providing the services that the young people actually need. But we're not being heard, you know, so, or at best we're being pandered to, but we're not being given the tools to actually effectively go out and carry out our job and scale up what we can actually do.
Everybody love me, but I know that they don't. Yeah, I feel a float like a boat.
To you and I, it's simple as pie. I can see it every time you walk by.
And this is what they can do with just the bus and music to build relationships and resilience across divides in spaces where young people can express themselves safely.
Look, you look graceful. Matter of fact, you look tasteful. Yeah.
I only see real integral change with supporting that community with community help and funding for educational programs, for kids to be physical in another way. Yoga programs, you know, dance, Pilates, breakdancing, parkour. Do you know what I mean? Doing all of these mad different things.
The bus is now alighting for the next stop. A yoga class supported by a surprising yogi master, Goldie.
Goldie doing it, he did it later into his life and said it helped him then. And I feel like the reason why he tells like young people like us to do it is because you never know what people are going through.
Yes, Goldie.
And then when we actually did it, it was just like, it's really like relieving and really like, you'll feel pain first, but after when you relax your body, it just feels good.
And the fun is not over just yet. Step 1 was to open the mind. Step 2 is to lose it in drum and bass. These teenagers were not even born when Goldie's Inner City Life was released, but here they got a taste of what the pioneer does best and got to show what they can do when given a chance to shine.